Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Key the Condensed. Today we're going to be looking at how Goldman Sachs suggests that Ford stock could rally 40%. Let's go ahead and take a look at the article. So basically on Investopia, you've got, oh man, I'm not even going to try to pronounce first name or last name, but written on October 29th, 2018, we've got Goldman Sachs coming out kind of saying that they think that 40% rally coming from the Ford stock. And this is partly because of the restructuring that's going to be coming on with CEO Jim Hackett. He says about a $225 billion of restructuring for the automaker to lower cost and evolve in this increasingly competitive market. They also already have suffered a $1 billion in profit loss. This is due to the tariffs that have been recently imposed. However, that obviously production-wise, that'll get onto the books, but when they go to sell on the back end, they'll make more in profit. So because they're going to raise their prices, businesses don't pay for tariffs. They pay for tariffs up front, but then they price it into the product that they sell. So in the end, the consumer is the one who always loses. So if you're like, oh, well, they lost $1 billion in tariffs, they'll probably make it back. Morgan Stanley does estimate that there will be a global reduction of their workforce by 12%, or about 24,000 worldwide workers. And they also do plan on cutting some of their passenger cars that don't have as big of a profit margin and focusing about 90% of its portfolio on those specific trucks and SUVs here in the next 2 years. Goldman Sachs does expect a $7 billion restructuring of Ford's cash spending over the next 5 years, which should improve its plant footprints and cost structure. I honestly don't even know what that means. Like, thanks for shooting that way over our heads, guys. However, this is where it gets good. So David is the one who has the bullish outlook on the company. He's an analyst at Goldman Sachs. Basically, he says that they do kind of expect a downturn in the earnings trajectory going into 2019, but they do believe that the share price currently as it sits right now is actually really, really good. They expect a target price over the next 12 months to go from $9 to $12, which reflects almost nearly a 34% gain. The dividend yield of 6.7% is what Goldman Sachs still has said is sustainable. And basically over the buy at $9, sell at $12 with 34% plus the 6%. Or 6.7% dividend yield, you're getting a generated return of over like 40% in the next year is what Goldman Sachs is kind of suggesting here. Trading was up 5.1% on Friday morning. So, I mean, this is like crazy. Like still, I mean, I can't believe that people are still thinking that Ford is going to make it long term, but I would love to know your thoughts, comments, and criticism. Like, are you bullish on Ford, or are you holding just because it's got a sweet dividend? Like, what are your thoughts, comments, and criticism?